I'm your doctor with a need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend. Your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, super fly, here I stand, secret stash, everywhere, baddest bitches in the bed. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Solid life, crime. A man of hard circumstance, a beautiful man, thinking nobody can stop, and I'll make a trip for a life. It's a cure from the past. How long can it be last? Gotta get me now. Push it and get me now. Every night, every Sunday, making money all the time. My LD and just me for all junkies to see. Yeah, the prince is not me, making loves how I swing. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Two bags, please, for a generous fee. Make you know what you wanted to do. Wanna give us something better than me. If you wanna do nothing else, just the house was fine with myself. I know I can make it this life, just don't make it. No, gotta give them now. Gotta be never know. Gotta get never know. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga, I'm your doctor, when you need, want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. Yes, this is the ghetto. Show up now. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Leo the Lioness Queen. If you happen to like what you see on this channel, please make sure to click that subscribe button and also like the video. A very special shout out to all of my beautiful elements and a very special shout out to all of the Libras. If you happen to be celebrating a birthday on this evening, I would like to wish you a very special and blessed happy birthday. And to any new subscribers, thank you so much for making a choice to click on this channel. And hopefully you'll like what it is that I have to bring. Thank you guys for being so patient with me through the musical interlude. I am sorry that I am a minute late, but we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. To everybody that is in the chat, thank you so much for deciding to be here. And I'm going to go ahead and just start my commentary, okay? The first song that I played was Pusher Man by Curtis Mayfield. I know a lot of my seasoned people in here already know, what movie that is from and what is it about. The lyrics are very plain. But the reason why I started off with that first song is because these few people that I am going to speak about have been pushing bullshit to us for a while, okay? So I thought, it would be great to use Pusher Man as the song, because a pusher man is somebody that peddle bullshit to people to try to fuck up their soul. You get what I'm saying? So that's exactly what the hell we've been dealing with these 4 people that I am going to discuss, with a possible 5, okay, with a spade hand. We playing with a spade hand, okay? So that was the first one. The second song was The Ghetto by Donny Hathaway, okay? And I decided to have that song along with us because of the fact that's where we act like we're at, in the fucking ghetto on these YouTube streets, okay? So I have some things I wanted to say. I don't know if I'm gonna start off in order. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the obvious, and that is Timothy Blaine, okay? As you guys know, we were over with King Sean Bradley and Club Chat that I am a very proud member of. Fuck anybody who happens to think that I am a flying monkey. Uncle, I will be addressing your fat ass later in the broadcast. Not gonna take me that fucking long, but I will be addressing you, okay? So just to let you know, just in case your fat ass is up in the bushes oozing neck bone juice. But anyway, we're going to start with Timothy Blaine. Sean Bradley had a chat or a conversation going on about Miss Regina, the Regina show, okay? She came out with some grievances against Phi Babe over some sponsored money, okay? Now, as we all know, Phi Babe name has been ringing supreme in these streets. Everybody been attacking her or whatever not.
So Miss Regina decided to mink oil slide her ass over into the bullshit as well. So that's pretty much what went on here and happened. Now I'm gonna start off and say this, okay? Because the majority of people on this list are what I consider to be seasoned people. No, my mother did not raise me to be disrespectful to her seasoned people, but at the same time, she did not raise me to basically take in bullshit from seasoned people, okay? So that is exactly why they are on this list. Now, again, the Regina show has never personally done anything to me except waste my fucking time when I was over inside of Club Chat with the bullshit, okay? She came over there, got on the StreamYard, pretty much took up, what, an hour or something, wasting our time with some bullshit. You gave Five Babe some money. You sponsored some money for some t-shirts. I remember when she did the live. I remember her coming on your platform to do an interview in order to help you with your subscriber count or whatever not. She was maybe about the third or fourth content creator that you went through or whatever. And next thing you know, here we go. We didn't see you anymore. You have pretty much disappeared as far as I knew. And now you want to pop up when everybody is basically kicking her, which I think is some hoe ass shit. But this is not the first time that you have done this, because I saw you do the same shit to the Wiley show. Okay? Now everybody know Wiley love a seasoned queen with a purse full of money, a special edition of white diamond perfume, some butterscotch, and them good ass church peppermints, the one with the pink in the middle that, you know, melt real good in your mouth. Y'all know he love that. So anytime Wiley get away from a motherfucker, y'all should already know that something is wrong. Okay? She also was with Nicole Tyler. Now, I remember Nicole Tyler constantly saying the Regina Hair Show. I thought that the Regina show was responsible for some of the quotes that Nicole Tyler was rocking, okay? And we all know what that used to look like. No disrespect to Nicole Tyler. She didn't improve. But we know what Nicole Quick Weave used to look like. So she shouted the woman name out so much that I thought that she was responsible for that. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just what it was. But either way, she came on there and she had been doing thank you videos to everybody that was inquiring about where's the money, where's the money. I'm just going to simply say a Regina show. I don't have nothing personal against you, but I think that was some petty ass shit. You do have a track record of moving fucked up on here. So just for anybody else that's wanting to get that money, just know, like I said, if a whole bunch of people turn on you, she gonna do the mink oil slide right over to the uppity ops. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Okay, no disrespect, Miss Virginia, but that's my opinion, and that's just what it is. So we're not gonna kick a long time on that because we all knew what it was. Now we're gonna move on to the next season person, and that is Timothy Blaine. In the process of us discussing it, you know, 1.2 on the chat, we up there cutting up, okay? Next thing you know, he appears on the screen. He appears on the screen with his hair unkempt. I don't know what Tim going through, but he appeared, you know, like a madman to add his 2 cents once again, okay? So he decided to, of course, jump on the train because he don't like Five Babe. And he basically was saying that Five Babe should give Miss Regina show her money back, okay? And basically was dipping in the business that had nothing to do with him. So next thing you know, everybody is trying to explain to him that he kind of misheard what was exactly said. He didn't want to hear the shit because he don't want to hear nothing, especially from no black woman's mouth. So next thing you know, we have the seasoned queen, Maturish. She comes up there to try to explain to him in a very respectful manner. Maturish, don't be on that bullshit. She's a very classy woman, the premier ladies. And she came up there and tried to explain to Timothy Blaine what was going on. And he started to get belligerent with her. So that pretty much kind of triggered me. You get what I'm saying? Because I've met Maturish. And I'm like, why are you talking to her like that? First of all, why the fuck are you on here? Then next thing you know, Bama Girl appears. Bama Girl appears. I love Bama Girl as well. I have met her in person. and he starts to talk crazy to her. So it triggered me so much because of the fact that Tim is very hypocritical. Now, I have tried to not say anything about him or whatever because of the fact that he is a seasoned gentleman. Because of the fact that even though within his ignorance, I still have empathy towards the things that he has been through within his life. Okay? So those were the main reasons why I tried to ignore certain shit that he was saying and why I just didn't watch what he was saying. But when he got up there yelling and going berserk on these two women, and then also calling them whores and bitches and talking about Five Babe and how much of a prostitute and all this bullshit, I got up there and I said to him, first of all, this is none of your fucking business. That's number one. Number two, what I was trying to say, but I couldn't say it because he was so busy yelling like a banshee. What I was saying to him was, while you are up here trying to be concerned about Miss Regina getting her money back, what Five Babe should be doing with money, what I asked him was, did you ever give back the niggas that you was knocking their heads over for their shit? Back in the day, back in 1975, did you ever give them niggas back their money? Did you ever go back to the people that you were stealing and looting from and disrespecting? Did you ever go and do that? Now, I know that might sound harsh, but that's just how the fuck I felt. Until you're able to go back and do that, you are the last person who should have an opinion about somebody getting their motherfucking money back. And then I'm going to bring it back over to the Miss Regina show, because from what I understand, she did a video thanking Uncle Tim for so-called standing up for her. Actually, I think that that's just something that she's used to doing, because clearly I don't think she understands what was said. Because in the process of Uncle Tim, so-called in quotations, trying to take up for her, he was insulting her at the very same motherfucking time. So, Miss Regina, I want to ask you, why would you think it was a good idea to say thank you to a man who disrespected you and shaded you at the same motherfucking time? Basically saying that you don't have a mind of your own, that you don't know how to think clearly. Now, I'm going to keep it real. I might agree with him on that little part, but it was just the point of how he came up there trying to be Captain Saber Regina, Captain Saber Blind Quick Weave, and he was all out of motherfucking order. You sitting up there talking about Bama Girl need a pimp, but wasn't you busting your bussy out on the corners back in the day? This is something that you said. You was putting your ass out on the corner to get a motherfucking hit. So how dare you sit up there and try to throw that as an insult? Would you not understand how that feels? Because you were out doing it, remember? I'm just keeping it real. And I already know you're not going to like what it is I got to say, but I don't give a damn. Because at the end of the day, yes, seasoned people deserve respect. Like I said, I still have empathy for everything that you went through. However, that does not give you a right to use the rest of us as punching bags because of the fact that you're still mad at how you grew up. You sat up there and tried to cuss Five Babe the fuck out and go berserk on her because she mentioned something about your precious mother. But you sit up here around these YouTube streets and you disrespect other people's mothers on a daily motherfucking basis. Then on top of that, you turn around and accuse her of being a scammer. But then go turn around and say that you want to learn what it is that she do. So which one is it? Are you mad because she's in quotations scamming better than you? Because let's not forget also that you were a con artist. And I would venture to say, sir, you are still a con artist and you're pissed because your con game ain't working no more. So that's what the real tea is. That's why you came your ass up there and tried to take up for the Regina show, because you was trying to get her to mink slide over to your goddamn platform. Ain't nobody buying it. You sit up here and disrespect black women the way that you do, and you also disrespect your fellow black brothers. Now, even though I don't fuck with Jay Wilson anymore, I still stand by standing up for him because of the way that you set up there and not only did him on these YouTube streets, but the way you did him out the view of others. But I can't talk about that. I was so motherfucking disgusted by your fucking behavior that even though I don't fuck with Jay Wilson, I still stand on his side when it comes to that bullshit because you sat there and tried to be a fucking bully. But yet, when that motherfucker in New Mexico grabbed for your ass, you cowered down like a bitch. That day is when I lost respect for you. You would sit up there and do all that shit to your own black brother, to your own black people, and pass judgment, but yet sit up there with a white Jesus Christ behind your motherfucking background. So we know who your master is. And that's just what the fuck it is. You started that shit. Just like you start a lot of shit, and then you get upset when motherfuckers come back at you. Just like another incident you did, you took your ass on Conscious TV when he was interviewing Gio and called yourself trying to get up there and fucking bully Gio about him possibly outing somebody's status, but you sit up there and leave your balls in the purse of a bitch in San Antonio who got an obsession with Slurpees and hot dogs. So this is exactly the reason why us younger folks and some people, your senior, do not respect you. You sat up there and also tried to disrespect Miss Ray Ellen, who is older than you. And she put you in your motherfucking place like she was supposed to. So I said what I said. I'm not about to go back and forth with you. But that was some hoe ass shit that you did. You don't give a damn about nobody but yourself. You tried to con us yesterday. Because from what I understand, you went live while Sean was live. And because wasn't nobody in your shit, that's when you decided to slide your ass over here. And we were not fucking buying it. To the bitches that's sitting up there talking about some elderly abuse, y'all can kiss my ass. Because y'all do human abuse all the motherfucking time. So I don't want to hear no shit from no raggedy ass hoes who don't know how to respect just simple human courtesy, trying to tell other motherfuckers how they should treat some goddamn body. Get y'all souls and y'all heart right before you sit up there and try to tell us what the fuck abuse is. So I want to say that shit for the record, for all the videos sit up there and start going up. You can put hashtag next to hashtag elderly abuse, hashtag LeoTheLioness Queen. Don't give a fuck about that. So we can make that shit very motherfucking clear. So I'm done with him. Let me cross him out. And let me cross the Regina show out. Okay, now we going to do Uncle Olivia. Okay, Uncle Olivia. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to keep it real when it comes to Uncle Olivia. I actually liked Uncle Olivia. Even with all her ignorance, even with her pretending like she's some type of fucking psychotherapist, you know, like she got a doctorate. I liked her. I liked her voice. You know. I don't want no smoke with you, Uncle Olivia, because I know just by how mean and surly you are, and just by the glasses that you wear, I know you can cook a mean pot of motherfucking greens. Any seasoned bitch that got a terrible motherfucking attitude and a quadruple chin and them glasses that got the shit hanging off of them hoes know how to cook a pot of motherfucking greens. And I'm a ghetto bitch. So that is exactly why I'm not going to give you too much smoke, because of the simple fact I might want some of them greens. I'm just going to keep the shit real, Uncle Olivia. So I ain't going to go too hard on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of love when you do cuss our asses out. I do enjoy it. You have a very palatable voice. But the thing that I don't appreciate and don't understand is how you go from peddling Egyptian musk oil in the conscious sector and bean pies and you decide to roll your ass back the fuck up over here and try to tell us what the fuck to do and try to sit up there and say that we're some flying monkeys. How could you call us flying monkeys when you have made a habit of flying your ass over to all different type of sectors? And then when you go too far and motherfuckers give you your just due, you fly your flying monkey ass the fuck out. So I'm just trying to understand. How could you sit up there and pass judgment on us having a love for Sean Bradley? We don't sit up there and make no judgments for the motherfuckers that love the Virginia Slim Flim / mucus that you provide them on your channel. We don't say nothing about that. So I'm confused. So all I gotta say to you, Uncle Olivia, is, like I said, I don't want no smoke with you, but you need to keep that mucus over there. And don't worry about what we doing up over here. That's all I got to say to you. So you can get on there going crazy and using big words. I ain't gonna hear the shit any motherfucking way. Okay? You will get it together. I'll be at that cookout. Make sure you get me some goddamn tomatoes to go on top of the motherfucking greens. Next person. Tracy D. I'm going to keep it real when it comes to this Tracy D thing, okay? Because I'm not even trying to get really in the middle of the shit when it comes to you and Fi's friendship. Because at the end of the day, even though you have pretty much shown that you are a very disloyal ass bitch, a scheming asshole, I'm not going to sit up there and be blind to the fact that Fi could have had her part in it too. You get what I'm saying? Even if it was a little part. But that's not my problem. My problem with you come with the fact of you sitting up there being a punk ass bitch and using Sean Bradley as a scapegoat for the reason why you ain't shit. And the only reason why I'm not touching your daughter is because even though you don't know how to have respect for other people's children, I'm not going to go as low as you go, because even though she's a grown ass bitch that need to have a muzzle over her mouth, that's still your child, and I'm going to respect that. So I'm just going to put it to you, because it's your fault that she decides to have the behavior that she fucking has. You responsible for that. But back to this whole Sean Bradley thing, because you want to keep using that as an excuse. You want to sit up there and pretend like you hate Sean Bradley so bad, but at the end of the day, if your daughter had not jumped the gun and did that whole ass shit that she did, you wouldn't have had no problem with standing in the same room with Sean Bradley. So let me make that clear. So quit trying to use him as an excuse for you being a shitty ass friend. Another thing I want to add to that, while we're talking about this right here, the whole Sean Bradley thing, because you also mentioned something about me and D. Ramsey supposedly doing something to Fi Babe in Atlanta. I don't know where the fuck you got that from. I'm very confused by that. But you were trying to use that as an excuse to basically say that we were trying to verbally or virtually jump you, me and Sean, on QB's live. I don't understand any of that, because you made it your business to bring us up. So you ain't no motherfucking victim. But let's take it back over to the whole thing with Fi Babe. First of all, you don't know what the fuck happened for real in Atlanta. I don't know what the fuck you were told, but you don't know what the fuck actually happened in Atlanta. But let me make something very clear. And like I said, at this current moment, I have grown to have much respect for Fi Babe. But we gonna keep the shit motherfucking real. While you sitting up there talking about what the fuck Shine and Club Chapman did to you, like I said, let's not forget, y'all have did equally shit to us. And that's why, once again, I always say, we ain't shit and neither are y'all. The only difference between you and Fi Babe is that Fi Babe actually decided to be a woman to stand up in her shit. You were not in Atlanta, so you don't know what type of conversations that we had. But if we did confront her, we would have had every motherfucking right, because of the simple shit that had went down. But I also know why you trying to sit up there and throw out that lie, because you sitting up there trying to make it seem like Fi Babe is a punk. And I'm here to motherfucking tell you, from the several occasions I have been around her, because Fi Babe do got a slick ass mouth. Well, I'm here to tell you on this motherfucking day that bitch with that slick ass mouth got hands to motherfucking match. So for anybody who think that Fab Baby is a punk, because that's what Tracy D trying to slick do, is trying to make it seem like Fab Baby is a punk, I'm here to tell you, baby girl from Chicago ain't a punk. Fab Baby not a punk. She will run up on your ass. And that's all I got to motherfucking say on that. So again, cut the bullshit, Tracy D. Because let's also bring up the fact that when we were on our way to Vegas, you were also one of the ones who sat up there and said you were the first people to say that y'all was going to come to Vegas. And then I made a video in response saying that if y'all came to Vegas with that bullshit, I was prepared to put some hands. So let's not sit up there and lie and act like you're a fucking victim, Tracy D, because you was all in the bullshit, Tracy D. So cut the bullshit. You was being slick. You got caught up. You got found out to be as fraudulent as that Gucci purse that she gave you. And it is what it is. Move the fuck on. I'm done when it come to her. Okay, the last fifth possible. Because I already know your ass in the bush because you follow every motherfucking thing I do. Every time I have a video or I do a video that ain't got shit to do with you, you always bringing your ass out. So I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and give you the cue to roll the red carpet out and bring your onion smelling ass out right now. I'm surprised your ass ain't live right now. Up there yelling, down to the bottom, bitch, Leo. And Leo, let me tell you something, Hank. Quit trying to court me. I'm really sick of it at this point. Quit trying to court me. I am no longer into light-skinned niggas. That shit went out in the late 80s, early 90s. So please get the fuck away from me, okay? I don't have time for the beige rage. Get the fuck on. That's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for showing up to this show. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm about to go ahead and get off of here. I love you guys. Have a wonderful evening. To anybody who decides to come out against me, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to still be here being exactly who the fuck I am. I told you hoes to quit motherfucking playing with me, okay? All that being quiet, that shit is about to motherfucking cease. Anytime I feel like coming out and dragging any of you hoes, I motherfucking will. Have a good night.